back to DF Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious chicken Kiev. As I just mentioned, today I'm going to be making my delicious chicken Kiev. Now this recipe is really easy to do, and I know that you can buy chicken Kiev in the supermarket quite easily, but as I'm gluten intolerant, I can't have those chicken Kievs anymore. So I've found a brilliant alternative to breadcrumb, which I'll show you in a moment. And I'm also making these a cheesy chicken Kiev as well, because I love a bit of cream cheese. And again, I can't have dairy, but again, I found a brilliant alternative. So while I was making them, I thought I'd share this recipe with you. So here is how to make my yummy chicken Kiev. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 200 degrees. So my oven is preheating nicely now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some cream cheese. So I pre-made this cream cheese, and I will link the recipe for this in the description box below for you. But basically what I did was I soaked some cashew nuts overnight, and then I blended them up with some tahini, and basically it makes a really nice alternative to cream cheese, and I really like it with chicken as well. It tastes really lovely. So I'm just going to get a couple of tablespoons, and I have basically flattened out some chicken breasts here. So I butterflied them. They had a really nice bit on them that I could butterfly them easily. And I'm just going to spread the cream cheese in the middle of these chicken breasts. So I'm just going to get a bit more chicken as well. And I'm just trying not to touch the chicken with a spoon, because I realise I'm putting it back into the pot again. So that's why I'm using a knife as well, to spread it out as evenly as I can. So yeah, I just basically cut down the middle of the chicken breasts and folded them out. So all I'm going to do is just fold them back in again like so. And then I have some egg here. So I'm going to put the chicken breast into the egg like that. And oh no, I forgot. I was going to put it in the flour first actually. I put it in the flour. Silly me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which way round it goes, as long as it goes some way. And then I'll put it into the egg again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it into my breadcrumb alternative. So my breadcrumb alternative is basically ground flaxseed. And ground flaxseed makes a really nice breadcrumb alternative, I've found. I use this in a lot of recipes as well. So I'll use this if I want to make burgers, and I use it in pancakes as well. And it's really quite healthy for you too. So I'm going to do the second one just to show you. So I'll put it in the flour first this time. Yep, so I've dunked that in the flour like so. Now you do have to be a bit careful, because they do fall apart a bit on you as well. And then I'm going to put it into the egg and then back into the breadcrumb again. So my breadcrumb alternative, as I said earlier. And that is my chicken Kiev's done. In the original recipe, I think I said 4 chicken breasts, but these chicken breasts are actually quite big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in half, and I think I might even get about 5 meals out of this as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these chicken breasts. They are quite large. So as I said, I'll probably cut these in half. So if you have smaller chicken breasts, then don't worry about it, they'll be fine as well. You don't have to have really big ones. And now I'm going to go and get my baking tray out of the oven, so I'll just go and wash my hands. So I've removed my baking tray from the oven, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my chicken Kievs into the baking tray. So I forgot to mention that earlier, I did put my baking tray in, but I am using a Pampered Chef stone. And the great thing about Pampered Chef stones is they take out the badness and only leave the goodness. Unfortunately you can't buy these in the UK anymore, but I'm sure you can find something similar online or in your local supermarket as well. So yes, I've put them into the baking tray, and now I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top, and I'm going to carefully dab the olive oil all over the chicken Kievs like so, and this just helps it to go nice and golden brown. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just like to because it just makes it that little bit tastier, I find. So I've done that, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, and I'll show you how I know they're cooked when it comes to that time. So I think the chicken is done, but just to check it, I'm going to put a skewer in, and if the juices run clear, then the chicken is definitely cooked. So this is cooked, and to go with this, I've made some Hasselback potatoes as well, and some steamed cabbage. So I'm going to serve this up now. So that's how you make my yummy gluten-free and dairy-free chicken Kiev, and as you can see here, I've made my Hasselback potatoes, and as I mentioned earlier, the recipe for that I will link in the description box below, and I'll also link the steamed cabbage recipe in the description box below too. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.